NFDL, August 2024. You may have heard about the numerous pieces of junk floating around in low Earth orbit. This stuff ranges in size from spent rocket stages to dead satellites to nuts and bolts, and it is moving at the speed of a high-velocity round fired from a rifle. If it slows down due to a collision with other space junk, or because it starts to drag on the upper atmosphere, then it will eventually re-enter and burn up as it is pulled down by gravity. Or will it? Here's a photograph of some space junk that failed to burn up when it blasted back down to Earth. The photograph, provided by NASA, shows the part in its original condition on the left and the re-entered part in the gloved hand. As you can see, a significant chunk of metal survived re-entry, and it was found due to the fact that it blasted through the roof and ceiling of a home in Florida. The homeowner's son was almost taken out without warning by this hot chunk of metal moving at high speed. It was identified as a stanchion from a cargo pallet used to mount batteries for the International Space Station. 5,800 pounds of junk had been dumped after installing new batteries on the ISS in March 2021. And it was all expected to burn up on re-entry on March 8, 2024. Every country on the planet with space launch capability is planning to launch a wide variety of stuff into low Earth orbit, as well as geosynchronous orbit. Remote sensing satellites, communications, military assets, weather sats, space stations, etc. SpaceX is currently launching hundreds of satellites at a time into low Earth orbit for internet access across the planet. These will number in thousands when complete, and others plan to do the same thing in the future. What goes up must come down, and if you are in the wrong place at the wrong time, it might come down on your head. This is not a concern with geosynchronous sats because they are way out there, about 25,000 miles from Earth. But there is a lot of big stuff in low Earth orbit that has to come down someday. Good luck to us all. The spacecraft pictured here is docked to the ISS at the time of this writing. It is defective and its future is uncertain. The crew of 2 who flew the test mission is marooned on ISS until the next crew replacement flight happens in February. Will this spacecraft eventually re-enter without a crew by computer control? Will it become another chunk of space junk? Will it crash to Earth and make a crater on the land? Will it hit you on your head and take you out? Keep an eye on the sky.